Welcome to Convert with Ease. Now, this is our agenda for today. We're going to do a brief introduction. We'll talk about objectives. Then we'll talk about the benefits, why this approach is much better. And we'll go into real practical stuff of building to go from raw idea to published page or from copy to published page. And then we'll talk about how to connect stuff like pixels, calendars, payments, and we'll wrap it up. So let's get right in. So welcome to your best page ever. I want you to know that this is not another long, fluffy course. This is a shortcut. And by the time we're done, you'll be able to build a complete landing page or a sales page with AI in minutes. You'll be able to go from raw idea to persuasive copy to published page to running traffic, running ads. Or you'll be finally able to confidently edit, publish, and connect the tools that you need, like pixels, calendars, and even payments. Of course, what's an online business without taking payments? Now, the promise is simple. You will walk away knowing how to create the highest converting page you've ever had in less time than it takes to watch an episode on Netflix. All right, that's it. Let's dive right in. So first, we're going to talk about the benefits. Okay, so in business, speed beats perfection every time. And the faster you can test an idea, the faster you'll find winners. Okay, and not every idea will be a winner. If not, everyone will be rich because everyone's got an idea, right? It's, of course, execution. But the faster you can execute, the faster you can fail, and the faster you can move on, right? So if you keep testing enough offers, you'll finally arrive at a winner. So AI lets you go from having an idea to a page to being able to run ads and test out what you're thinking at incredible speeds. Previously, you have to think about the idea, craft a copy, maybe hire a web developer or a web designer to build out a page. It'll take a couple of days to weeks, and they get back to you, and then you build out. So it's kind of slow, but now you can quickly test out your offers. And then we talk about conversion rate optimization. When you look at a page, sometimes certain elements create certain effects. I mean, it's so crazy. I remember many years ago, I had a page and I had the option of including two buttons. I mean, in the hero section. So it was for a course. The hero section, I could say, get instant access, which was the first type of button. Okay. And the second one was, I think, claim deal. And get instant access outpulled the claim deal button more than, I think, 3 times. So every time someone visited the page, they were 3 times more likely to buy when the button was get instant access. And sometimes it's the button color. I remember testing red and green and blue, and these little tweaks here and there improves the conversion. I tested different headlines to see which ones, brought a disproportionate outcome. So now with AI, you're able to not only test different offers, you're able to test different pages and, test different elements and see what's giving you, better results. Right now, the AI tool that I'm going to introduce to you in this course or this mini course is already trained on the best practices when it comes to conversion rate. So largely the pages you will generate, of course, you know how it is with AI, you still have to verify yourself, but the pages you will generate with AI, with this AI tool specifically, are going to be optimized for conversions, but ultimately you are still the guide as the human. And then finally, you can now generate copy without pain. So normally you have to write your headlines, bullet points, CTAs. It's like pulling teeth. So with AI, you can feed your idea into the tool and it will generate the copy following proven persuasion formulas. And you're not going to have the stress of staring at a blank page or hiring expensive copywriters. You can also just feed in your copy. Maybe you've generated it with a different AI, or you hired a copywriter to generate the page for you. You can feed it in and it will build out the page following the CRO best practices. Okay, so the bottom line is that AI pages aren't just about saving time, they're about getting to the market faster, testing smarter, and winning sooner. So now let's talk about building your page. So there are two ways you can build your page. So the first is you have an existing copy. You've written it, which I still do. Sometimes I like to come up with the copy and you just feed it into the AI, or you can build without copy where you just give the AI a prompt. For instance, I write a sales page for my coaching program that helps busy professionals lose weight without dieting. And it will generate the page. And we're going to see all that. And then once we're done generating the page, we're going to build out all the sections. I forgot to build it. We're going to, edit the page, tweak the page, and change things around, and then we'll publish. Okay, so let's do a practical demonstration of how that works. So first, let me show you an example of how powerful this is. So this page was generated by the AI. Okay, you can see it's mobile responsive if you load it on your phone. And this is a pretty cool, if you agree with me, page. But let's talk about the AI and let's do a live demonstration of how it works. So the AI is superpage.io. And this is the homepage for superpage.io. You can go through and create an account. Okay, I already have an account, so I'll just click go to app. Okay, now the page that probably brought you here was this page. Okay, so you create an account, you log in, and this was the page you probably saw. Okay, and how I built the page, I took my copy and I said create a sales page. All CTA buttons should link to, I put my checkout link and I say parse UTM parameters from traffic source and also button locations. You don't have to do that, but I like to track UTMs, right? They're important to me. And I said the copy for the sales page is below, and here is the copy. So I paste this and the AI generates, different versions of the page for me, right? And I just keep chatting with it to fix different aspects of the page. Okay, so I could take you through the entire history of the page, right? So this was the version 1. I mean, what the AI generated the first time. I prompted it. So I think I did attach 2 images. So to attach image, you just click this icon. It opens up an information, the bottom for you to attach images. You can see it right now because I'm not sharing my whole screen. But you select the image you want and then it appears. So I'll just select a random image so you see how that looks like. Okay, so you can see it's attaching and then it attaches the image here. So I attached 2 images, this one and this screenshot you see right here of the sample page that was converting at 17.2%, right? And it generated this page on the first attempt. Okay, and then um, I noticed then that this image was, I didn't want it this big, and so I told it to shrink the image. Okay, um, and you can see the instruction there, and that was what came out in the version 2. Okay, so that's the second version. So you now see it shrinks the image here. Okay, and it does this, and I said once you get access, I said it should come before this. Okay, so that you see that comes in the version 3, right? So you see that's me editing the page. And mind you, I could actually just click in here and change anything, but that's if I'm in the latest version. So I keep chatting with the AI, and yeah, so I used the AI generated testimonials that were not mine. Okay, I think then I wanted the AI to create this kind of effect with testimonials, so it generated like just testimonials, and they're not mine. And so I said replace testimonials with these real ones and all that, and it replaces the testimonials. Eventually, after a bit of chatting back and forth, telling it different things I wanted, okay, that was it. So we got version 12, and version 12 it changed the copy a bit because I told it to just follow best practices and work on my page, and it's decided to come up with something like this. And then inside this builder you can always view your mobile view, so you see what it looks like on mobile as well. Okay, so that's how you build the page if you have your own copy. Without copy, you can actually just paste something there and it will come up with the page. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to just copy something, which is what we mentioned earlier. So I'll create a new project. I may have a ton of projects. Okay, just example. Okay, you click create. Okay, and then I'll go to chat. I'm just going to paste this here. Create a persuasive sales page for my blah blah blah. For my coaching program called Thrive in 6 Weeks, a premium wellness coaching service designed for busy professionals who want to lose weight, gain energy, and feel confident again without restricting diet. And then I can click that, and then the AI will think for a bit. It will identify what it needs to do, and it will generate the page. Might take about maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depending on what prompt you've given it and how long it has to think and go through all the best practices. But in minutes it will come up with the page. So let's wait. Okay, and so this is what we have. Now this page looks really, really professional, and the copy is pretty good. For busy professionals who want it all, stop dieting, start thriving. The proven system to lose weight, skyrocket your energy, and regain unstoppable confidence in just 6 weeks without restricting diet. So it builds out the sales page. Now these buttons won't link anywhere because I haven't linked them to like a checkout page. And mind you, Superpage also has like checkout, so you can just click products right here. And it also has opt-in forms. So this, if you had an opt-in form, it will show you the submissions here, and you have conversion rates. I'm hearing from the development team that there will be integration with external tools for the forms soon. But then you have products. With products, you can just add your Stripe keys. And the instruction to do that is to go into your Stripe dashboard and get your secret key and paste it right here. If you do, you save your key, you'll be able to add products and directly sell right from the builder. How's that for something really cool? So now this is the page we've got. stop that and start thriving. You see, it thinks about the entire program, okay, comes up with good copy, pretty nice copy, you know, and it uses nice icons, testimonials, all of which you can edit, okay? And you can tell it to add sections. You can say, I want a bigger testimonial section, I want this, I want that, and it's just going to build it out, okay? So that's how to do it. Now, if you want to edit, you can just click anywhere right in here and change whatever you want. Okay, so we can say, let's say, start eating. Okay, so that's how it works. You can edit anything and then click publish. So currently this page is not published, but we can preview it. So we can preview it just to see what it looks like, okay, on people's browsers. So as long as you're logged in to Superpage, you'll be able to use the preview link to see what it looks like at any given time. Isn't this cool? Okay, now you want to add images. I already showed you what to do, how to add images if you want, but this will make you look professional and make people trust you better, and it will improve your conversion rates. So now let's talk about how to publish. Now to publish, when you click this button, it's going to give you different options. So assume you have many pages on your project, right? So you can choose to publish your current page, or publish a specific page, or publish your entire website, okay? So for instance, I can click specific page. If I had multiple pages, then I'll select the exact page that I want. But I'll stick with current page, which is the page that I'm currently viewing, okay? Now, if you are on the free plan, you probably not see select a domain. I'm on the pro plan. It costs $49 a month. There's the hobby plan, which costs $9 a month. I use it a lot, so I can only be on the pro plan. Now, when you click select domain, I don't know if I mentioned, Superpage also hosts your website, so you don't need to think about hosting. Far from it. It's all built in with the price that you pay, okay? And of course, the pricing may change later on, so don't hold me to that. I'm just telling you what currently exists at the moment. If you don't have a domain name and you click publish, it's going to automatically give you like a superpage.site domain. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it now publishes it on this exact link, right? But let's assume we want to publish it to our own domain name. I have a couple of domain names linked, okay? I will show you how to link your domain, okay? But first, let's just click publish. I'll see select domain because I'm on the paid plan. And then I can click here, I see all my different domain name I've linked here. And then I'll just select any one of them. And if I click publish, it will publish it. So let me just say example. And so now you can see it publishes it straight to my domain name. So now if you visit this link, you have that, right? So that's how you can go about editing and doing all those things that matter to you on the page, okay? And then you can eventually publish the page when you're satisfied with what you have, okay? So how do you add your domain? So to add your domain, you click on this icon right here. You click on workplace settings, then you click on domains, and then you type in the domain name. So let's assume your domain is I'm just going to say example.com, for instance. example.com, and then you click add. It's going to add the domain for you, okay? And you're going to need to add an A record. So a record in your DNS provider, that's very simple to do. So depending on where you purchased your domain, if you purchased it on Namecheap, just type how to create A records on Namecheap. Okay. If you purchased maybe on GoDaddy, type how to add an A record, a record on GoDaddy. Okay. And you'll find videos on how to do that. So you just have to add the information that is here, which is this IP address in the A record, and you'll be fine. So for instance, if you added, like in my example, you added another .example.com, so you want to keep your own website, which is example.com, as example.com currently the way it looks. You can just put another or whatever you want in front of it, except for www. So you can say go.example.com, my.example.com. You see the ones I have, ml.gotsin, ibw. ch.ia. Right? So you can put whatever you want. Go and add it in GoDaddy. It takes about I think 30 minutes to an hour for it to validate. You don't have to come back to click validate. It will just automatically validate. And with that, you'll be able to publish to your own domain right here. Okay. So next, let's go back to our Canvas slides. Okay, then the next thing we want to talk about is integrating. So you have a really nice page, but then you have to make it more powerful. So for instance, you want to add your Google Pixel or Meta Pixel so you can track conversions or retarget people. Maybe you want to embed calendars. You want to make you want people to be able to book appointments with you. Whatever it is, okay. Maybe it's a form from Go High Level or some other tool, right? Or it's payments. All you have to do is tell the AI. Okay, so for instance, if you look at the example I showed you for our Sell with Ease program, you see right here, I just copy my pixel from Google, this from Facebook, this is the pixel, and I say add my meta pixel to this page. And add the provided pixel. The AI did it. The same way, if I wanted like a form on the page, I'll just say add my form to this page, or add my calendar to this page. I'll provide the link and it will add it. I can also embed videos the same way. I'll copy the embed code and I'll say embed this video to this page, and it will think about how to present that video in such a way that it makes sense. Okay, let me see if I can find a project for you where I did embed like a calendar. Okay, so I found one when I was messing around. This one, so I just had built me a booking funnel for my 12-week coaching program for helping people become successful coaches. And I say the main landing page should use long form persuasive copy that links to my booking page for embedding my calendar. Okay, and I put Calendly, and a thank you page where I'll embed my video and provide confirmation. My brand color is light blue. My calendar embed link that should have been embed code. And I put this and it built it out. So for instance, let me see. Let me go to pages. You see on the booking page. Okay, if I click booking page, you see right here that we have the calendar, and this is actually functional. Okay, so just a random calendar link I added there. So that's how you can actually embed stuff to your page. Okay, so whether it's a form, just chat with the AI and it will add it to your page. So there are other tools, other benefits of this entire tool. There are other things you can do with it. So don't let my ideas limit you. I mean, what you can do is limitless. So if this is like your website designer, also your web developer. So if you see like something on really nice that you like on a certain website, you can give the link to the AI and tell it that that's the kind of thing you like. Or you can attach the image and it will model that thing that you like. So you can build out any feature, whether you know the name of it or not. So for instance, maybe you like the way on my own project you see this um, marquee of testimonials moving. You can take a picture of it or give it the link and say, I like this kind of feature, or I want my testimonials to look like this. Or you can paste it in ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, what's the name of this feature on a website? It will tell you what it's called if you show it the image. That, I mean, if this AI can figure it out, but I pretty much know it can. But you can always ask ChatGPT for a feature, what's this called, and tell this AI the exact name, and it will build it out, right? It will build it out pretty fast. So for instance, there's one feature I usually like. It's called an eyebrow, and this is it. This is called an eyebrow. I think it was ChatGPT that told me. I can say add eyebrows in every section. And right here, we'll have an eyebrow and all over the page. Okay, anyway, that's all for this video. To wrap things up, let's head back to Canva and wrap it up. Okay, so now that you have a live page, if you've published, okay, the goal isn't to have like a perfect page. The goal is to find what works fast. Okay, so you've seen how you can use AI to build professional copy in minutes, launch a professional page without tech headaches, enhance it with proof, forms, videos. You can connect payments like an external checkout, or you can connect payments to right in the builder. The only reason I don't connect my payments right in the builder right now is because, I mean, for my own personal projects, not my Faceless projects or others, is because they don't have like the upsells and downsells yet, and I like to optimize my funnels. So I connected to my WooCommerce funnel system. You can also connect it to your Go High Level system. Just tell the AI to link all the traffic to the payment page you have on Go High Level or ClickFunnels or whatever tool you prefer, right? But of course, I know the one-click upsells and all that are coming. They're in the pipeline, so you would probably enjoy them. Okay, so now that you have all that, run quick test, find winners, eliminate dodds, okay? So go ahead, try out the platform, okay? And if you have any questions or if you need any support or any help, or you're just stuck, you can reach out to me, or you can reach directly to the support team right inside of Superpage, just by clicking this chat icon there. All right, so thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Bye.